How's it going, guys? Danomight here, coming to you as always from the Digital Warfare 24/7 forums, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a highly competitive game of Domination on Mission. Now, I say highly competitive because the enemy team is going to be pretty stacked this game. We have 4 of their 6 players matched at 20th Prestige, level 80, and then the other 2 players, I believe, are done with Prestiging as well. They just haven't gone quite all the way. Now, these enemy players that we're up against are going to be playing the objective extremely stubbornly. They are going to be pushing our spawn. They are going to be trading flags with us the entire game. And I'm actually going to let you guys find out who wins at the end of the match here. I won't be spoiling it. But let's just say this is going to be an extremely fast-paced and competitive match. Now, on our side of the team, we have several others from the Digital Warfare 24/7 forums. We have World Pattern, we have Dunpizzle, and Fully Avenged. So the 4 of us there are going to be trying to hold off this 6-man clan, and we have 2 randoms that are paired up with us. And those guys are going to be holding us back the entire game. They'll be doing stuff like camping enemy tactical insertions and generally being useless, but hey, that's what you got to expect from random players in Call of Duty. Now, as you guys can see, I'm using the Golden Scar, and this class that I have on right now is my tryhard class that I reserve only for situations where, you know, we're up against a pretty intense clan, and I know I'm going to need a little bit of extra firepower, a little bit more of a competitive edge, excuse me. Now, if I really wanted to go full-out tryhard, what I'd be using is the ACR, because that gun is obviously the single most superior weapon in all of Call of Duty. But the Scar L actually is a pretty good alternative to the ACR, and I'll explain to you guys why. Now, I want to be running a gun right now that is going to give me experience controlling recoil, and that is because Black Ops is a game series where the guns typically feature a lot more recoil than in Modern Warfare, the Modern Warfare series, where you have, you know, laser guns like the ACR, the MP7. So I'm preparing myself right now for Black Ops by using a gun that requires a little bit more recoil control, but the recoil is still it's still very usable as far as assault rifles go. Now, a few other things I like about the Scar L is that its reload cancel is very fast and very effective. Now, you'll be seeing me doing this a lot throughout this video, where I sprint to cancel the end of the reload animation on the Scar, and that is really critical because it allows you not to have to use sleight of hand. It frees up that first perk slot to use recon, which, when you're playing with a big group of teammates, is fantastic because you can call people out, and instead of people asking, you know, like, oh, like, where is he? I can be like, I got him marked back in the corner B side. And so that's just a really handy perk to be able to have, and running an assault rifle that has that fast reload cancel ability really allows you to do that. Now, you can see I'm running a full support setup here, and as much as I hate spamming support kill streaks, it's probably the most effective way to counter a big clan, because you can take out their mini-maps with the EMP unless they're using Assassin, and the Stealth Bomber is really effective for cleaning a large number of enemies off of an objective. But I was getting a little off topic here. I was still talking about the Scar L. Another thing that makes the ACR so dominant is that it has that ridiculous long 3-hit kill range. And now the Scar doesn't do nearly as much damage per bullet as the ACR, but it still does have a really good long range potential, which means you can suppress it and still expect to be taking people down at fairly long range. So that is one more reason that I advocate using the Scar. Now, probably my favorite thing about the Scar are its amazingly clear iron sights. So not having to equip an optic is, again, a major plus. It has incredibly clear irons. You can aim down them. You have great peripheral vision. And for that reason, I would also highly recommend using the Scar as an alternative to the ACR, just in case you're looking for a bit more of a challenge. You know, you don't want to run with the pack and use the weapon that, you know, every single high-ranking player has at least 50,000 kills with. You know, more than 50% of their total weapon kills. So, just to be a little more original, give yourself a challenge, and keep your skills sharp for Black Ops 2, I would definitely recommend taking out the Scar L for a while, maybe get it up to gold there, and see what you can do with that. Now, for the perks that I'm running, these are my typical try-hard perks for Modern Warfare 3. Nothing's really changed there. I'm running Stalker is my third perk, so I can aim around corners quickly. I have Assassin so that they can't see me on the minimap, and so that EMPs don't affect me. And then, as I said earlier, I'm also running Recon just because I love being able to mark people. Now, this is a really interesting situation that we're in here. Normally, if you spawn at the C flag on mission, you're in a really good situation because you can just push out of your spawn, you can take B-Dom, as I exhibit some horrible accuracy trying to take out that recon drone there. But normally you spawn at C and it's basically like a free win, but these guys are pushing us really, really hard. They're getting out of their spawn at A, they're getting up into the B area, and as you can see, they actually have us spawn trapped back at C. Now, we die there, and for some reason I end up spawning at A. And this is a theme that you'll see throughout this gameplay, where even though we hold C flag, it's spawning us on the completely opposite side of the map at ADOM. And this is something that is extremely frustrating to me about Modern Warfare 3 in general. Just that you can control a flag, and yet it'll spawn you on the complete opposite side of the map where you can get spawn trapped, even though the enemy is controlling that flag. I think the whole idea of domination should be that, you know, the flags that you're controlling are basically spawn areas that you're controlling. So you should only be spawning in the area that you control, the flag that you control, unless the enemy is just like, you know, right on top of the flag. Modern Warfare 3 just does not do a good job with that, in my opinion, and that is something that I'll be very happy to return to once we come to Black Ops. So I've said pretty much what I wanted to say about my class setup and how I'm using this class to sort of prepare myself for Black Ops 2. So with that said, I'm going to just sort of shoutcast the rest of this gameplay here, or at least try to give a running commentary on what's happening as this game gets into its more intense stages. You can see I'm using C4 a lot, I'm tossing it around corners, but these guys have B-Dom locked down hard. So I realized that we're going to have to push in here one way or another. And there there's a guy that's just set up looking down C-Dom. And I try to take him out here, but he's already drawing a B down on that spawn. He knows the spawns very well, and he's predicting for them. But I managed to kill the spawn campers, get a double kill with the C4, and start pushing back up to B-Dom. Now, I dipsy-doodle around this guy, and I'm hoping this random will help me cap the flag. But you can see there on the minimap that he's already running back that way. We do manage to get the flag, try to knife this guy, but somebody else picks him up. Now, that stealth bomber just came across, and I'm thinking we're in really good shape right now. I've dropped that EMP, and I'm like, oh, even better, we've got C, we've got B. But I realize that they're still pushing B really, really hard, so I come up to the B-Dom area to try to cover them. I see two people around the corner, throw a quick flashbang to mark them with recon, boom. Now here I come around this side to try to pick up the guys I flashed. I go for the headshot on that guy, but somebody's already picked him up. There you see me reload canceling the SCAR again, and look how quickly I can get rounds ready to send down range again. See this guy go for the quick jump shot, take him off the B-Dom. I'm thinking, okay, this is great. 135 to 150, we're going to come back on these guys. That guy takes us out, but that's okay. We're spawning right back on B-Dom. We have people laying on the flag. Get that guy around the corner with some C4. Hop around the side here. Probably should have been a little bit more cautious, seeing as how there weren't any people. That jump right there is a really good jump C4 spot that you can use if you spawn on this side of the map and someone's taking B. You can see me drop shotting these guys here, picking up a quick double. Thinking I was going to flank around to the left there across bridge, but I end up getting taken out. There I am jumping for that C4 again. Yeah, you can see we just got EMP'd there, and that's not affecting me because I'm using Assassin, but I'm worried for the rest of my team. I realize that if the enemy team's going to be making a push, it's probably going to be around now. So I'm moving up again to cover the approaches to B. I see this guy trying to hide in the corner, take him out, but then a very nicely placed C4 from Joker on the enemy team manages to clear us out. Now I go for these guys. I flank around the back to try to take him. I get one, I get two. I can see that other guy on the that I've marked with recon, so I sprint around the side here, finish him off. Again, recon marking those targets, so clutch. And now you see me pushing back up towards B-Dom, trying to take it back here. I can see Avenge getting chased, so I shoot past him to his attacker, manage to take him out. Now, I realize they're going to cap B, so I swing around to protect C from the right-hand flank. Don't see anyone there, so I dodge back over and starts throwing those flashbangs to try to block people from pushing up through to B. I'm looking around this corner here, I'm waiting, I'm trying to figure out where they're coming from. I'm thinking, oh, this is great, 170, but then that guy comes out of nowhere. And if you watch that back, I have no clue how that guy got through there. But as a result of that guy knifing me and killing off the rest of my team at C, we spawn back at A Dom, and we're in big trouble here. But you know, I'm still fairly confident. I'm like, we have solid control of B. I'm gonna sit here and try to protect it. Try to go for this guy, and then that guy comes out of nowhere behind me and just shoots me down. Again, he's probably using assassin, same as me. That is another really intense jump C4 spot that you can hit sometimes. Usually I kill myself when I jump off of that, but you can just get a C4 over that wall onto the B flag. But at this point I realize we're spawning A. We just need to throw ourselves at B because our spawn getting flipped to A is really letting them push our shit in. And so, flashed here, see that pred missile, I'm trying to run from it, but that's a no can do. Things are not looking so great for us here at this point, and by now you guys can see that we're not going to end out pulling out this game. Which is pretty unfortunate, but you know, that's just how it happens sometimes, and we were outmatched 6 men to 4. So in this final kill cam here, you'll see this guy using an ACR switch into his RPG there for the final kill. As the scoreboard comes up, you'll see that even though I put up a lot of deaths, I was playing the objective the whole time, and I actually have the high score in the lobby. Now, this is definitely one of the lower kill death splits I've posted, but I still think it was a great game. I think it showcases teamwork, and hopefully next time that I post a clan match, I'll be able to show us pulling it out there and winning the game. But thank you guys so much for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll be back with you guys next week.